As you were looking at this piece of paper, these 1,000 gold bits
Bieard.
and spiders, plural, you hear a muffling sound behind you.
Put the paper back in my satchel, whatever. I don't know what I have.
You have a pack.
Okay, pack. I'm gonna turn around and look at this.
There was a body hanging and dangling right there from where the orc is hanging upside down.
Wait,
The same orc?
It's
the same orc.
Oh no! How fast?
He's not dead. He is.
How fast is he?
Okay. He's at the entrance, hanging upside down.
Oh.
Okay, he was trying to follow him and he got
figures.
strung up.
There's 2 figures heading forward. That's where we're stopping.
Have fun in the spiders!
Oh.
2 figures are heading towards you, and the body is hanging upside down, and these 2 figures are behind it.
Turn the page and mark it. We need to remember this space.
Oh Lord, Damien, if you bring me in at some point with these spiders,
Oh, don't worry, we're about to get to you.
look at my flaws. Afraid of all insects and arachnids.
So I was gonna do I was gonna start killing
stuck.
the eggs and stuff and start saying at least they don't look humanoid because I'm gonna hit the kobolds.
At least they're not humanoid. Then a spider human shows up.
I'm like, oh.
Oh come on! Who would do that with a spider? Monster Masumi.
No.
Lady Centipede from Inuyasha.
Oh god.
That was a beautiful kill.
It was.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Okay.
Yes, take a drink. Yeah, so I
You're
might
gonna need
not.
a lot of drinks.
Yes,
That 1,000 gold's gonna be a nice bath and shampoo.
Oh.
Do they even have shampoo?
They have soap. It's close enough.
Basically, it's like
Fancy
animal fat.
soap.
Is it like
Fancy
animal
soap.
fat and all that? Isn't the soap back then just like animal fat?
With a bunch of cleaning agents like salt. I don't think.
But it's gonna be
chloride yet,
nectar as well.
The best
Yeah.
thing for him because it's fancy soap.
Yeah, because
Basically,
he's a pretty
just the
boy.
best soap that money can buy.
Yeah, that's what
So,
my guy's like. He's like, yeah.
You spent you spent
You still have to get out the spiders later.
you
Don't
spent
get
80% of the money you earned
On
to buy
soap.
soap. 80% of it.
Yes.
Alright, so now we're on Bieard.
Beard.
You're Russian now? What?
Bieard.
So
So now, Bieard is now heading outside of the mines. His shift is now over.
Do I have my pickaxe with me?
You do have a pickaxe with you.
Yes.
But it is company property, so.
You have to return the pickaxe.
There's a mine cart not too far away from walking out of the mine. That's where all the pickaxes are being laid, and they're just stacked up.
I lightly. I was just gonna say type. I was gonna say toss it, but you said stack, and I'm like, I don't think they would do that. I think they just kind of pile them in there like a bunch of men.
In a sex orgy. Oh, did I say
Camera's rolling.
Oh, did I say that?
I tossed it in.
Alright, I don't think there's a roll for that, is there?
No.
It's just
He just lays it.
So
He just lays it in there.
it's
It lands. It's good. It's not falling out.
That's good.
Where do you want to head from here?
Where do I want to
From
head?
where you can possibly head, there's right, which heads straight into the middle of town. And then to the left, it heads into the, what is it? It's the housing area.
Yeah.
Well, since it's my lunch break, I'm guessing, or am I off for the day?
It's off for the day.
Off for the day. I'm gonna still get dinner, so I'm gonna head to the right.
To the right, you're heading straight for the main town. It takes you about, let's say, 5 minutes. You're now into the center of the square where you're seeing this fountain for the very first time in game. But your character has seen it multiple times, so try to act nonchalant about it. This fountain has a decapitated man with a spear through him.
Well, when did I get there?
He's like,
Dang it, Bart!
he's like,
Dang it!
I have just.
I knew I shouldn't have voted for that.
did I drink a bit too much? I forgot one.
The part where the man's head should have been is now spurting water.
Twisted fountain.
Yeah, it's a twisted fountain.
Handle on the base of the fountain.
Yeah, on the
I
right
wonder
hand
who-
side there is handles, stone handles.
I investigate.
What?
That's That's investigation. He says he investigates.
Investigation.
It's -1.
Alright,
Roll
investigation.
20.
I'll roll for you.
Okay, alright.
Well,
16.
Alright, -1, that's a 15.
15.
Taking a look around the.
Twisted fountain that you
Yeah,
almost
pretty
puked about, apparently.
No, I burped.
Oh,
I need a drink.
And drink.
my character hasn't passed the fountain yet.
Yeah, you walked out of the.
Yeah, I kind of like didn't notice it. And
You
Yeah,
just
you
went-
didn't notice the fountain.
You
They
entered,
didn't.
went to the inn, then exited. You didn't even go anywhere further than the inn.
yeah.
So, you're investigating this fountain. You notice that there's 2 stone handles on the left and right side. And the fountain itself is very twisted. The spear itself looks like it could be removed.
I walk up and I try to remove the spear.
Now, remember, you're pretty short. You gonna try to climb this?
Oh, God.
The lip of it is literally arm's reach for you.
Holy
His
crap.
feet would also be wet.
Yeah,
What was-
that's just a lip to get into the water area.
What
just
roll?
Just a little water.
Oh, how much water's in there?
Above your head.
So like 3 feet, 4.
Okay.
If he has a Napoleon complex, I swear.
I'm just paranoid and afraid of all insects. That's all. And I'm funny and awkward, apparently. And I have my long hair and beard is braided with rings and flowers.
Nice.
Standard berserker stuff.
Wait, is
So,
there
are you
like-
still gonna try to climb this?
Yes. Would that be dexterity?
Hippie barbarian.
Yes.
And
Or
he's climbing
it's
something.
athletics.
I was.
Climbing something,
Oh,
I'm gonna say that's
athletics.
athletics.
Acrobatics or athletics?
I have +4.
It's athletics.
Yeah.
Athletics.
So you have a +4?
Yeah.
I would say one Somebody's-
9!
A level under. Literally 1 under.
Or like Gary could use like
So-
these guys to roll. So
You're trying to climb this little lip, and you can't get your leg over to prop yourself up and boost yourself.
I try to quickly pull my leg up. Quickly. So my arms don't give, which would be dexterity.
I'll
I'm
give it
gonna-
to him.
Alright. Here we go again.
It's 10 for
17 +4, that's 21.
No, that wouldn't be athletics, would it?
He wanted it on dexterity. I said I'd give it to him.
Alright, so.
No, it was 17.
yeah, it was
Just-
Just leave it at that.
17? You don't
17.
have any modifier on dexterity?
No.
As you said, you're swinging your leg up there to get yourself up. You have now fully boosted yourself on top of this little lip, from which a human could literally see you face to face.
Stop making short jokes! I say
don't see
to
them eye
the head voices in my brain, apparently, and I...
Well, your intelligence isn't very high, so.
The things in his brain are still low intelligence as well.
actually, I have 14 wisdom.
Not bad.
I have 8.
Okay, so
So you remember things you just are not good at recognizing.
Before you is the head-deep water for you. From what you could see, you could probably swim across, which would be kind of awkward seeing as it's a fountain. But towards the back, you don't know if there's any possible way of climbing from the backside.
can I walk around the rim?
Yes.
I
Rim
walk
jump.
up... 10.
He's keeping count.
I walk around the lip
It's fine. It's fine. I
Edge.
joke out.
You could use
Sure.
an edge.
to the back
That's worse.
of the
How's
fountain.
it worse?
What you can
Coming
see
down
from
below.
the back of the
I'll
fountain,
talk
the
about
spear
it after
is
the camera's
connected
off.
towards the back of the lip. It makes for a small little pole to climb on.
Oh.
Oh dear.
I try to shimmy
Shimmy, shimmy, yay, shimmy, yay, shimmy,
my
yay.
way across it, like
You're gonna upside down, or you're gonna like pull yourself up on top,
up on top would possibly break it. I'm going to pull myself down from
underneath. You're gonna-
underneath. Yeah.
All right, so what would that? That's acrobatics.
Yeah.
I have 0 for acrobatics, so it's a straight
So, just pure roll.
Just pure roll.
20.
20! Nat 20!
Yet say it.
20.
Critical.
Oh, 20.
Critical. Fatality.
I stroke my beard in confusion. Many claps ring out through my brain.
Well, instead of actually doing what you said, you hang from underneath and just
I monkey
completely bound
it. Hell yeah.
You completely bound it.
Oh, I heard mount, and I'm like,
Bound
I love
it.
it.
Bound it.
Okay.
Bondage.
You are now on a small square from where the human deceased carcass kind of thing. It's a statue.
It's a
It's a
statue.
deceased body.
Oh, I thought it was a real body.
It's a statue corpse.
That's
It's a
why.
statue
That's why I investigated it.
I'm like,
Who the
that's
hell
your
killed this
intelligence
guy?
for you.
As you leap off the spear, it starts to wiggle.
Does it make like a ringing noise? You know how sometimes.
It's just like
Okay.
can be heard,
Oh, it's cracking.
possibly.
I try to stop it from cracking. I try to like.
You're already off of it. That's just what
right.
can be
I'm
heard.
short. I can't remember that.
You're on a square now from where this person's sitting on his knees, leaning backwards.
11. There you go. I walk up to the corpse statue and I investigate it again.
Investigation roll.
I just want to make sure what's okay. That doesn't count because my hand was in the way.
Alright.
Alright.
What? It stopped it short.
Sure.
You guys see that? I didn't see anything. Did you guys see anything?
No. What?
That didn't say nothing.
Of course not.
And it's an 8.
You should have kept with the one number.
You were
Wait.
one higher.
Oh, that's a
You should've
7.
You should have quit while you were ahead.
That
You
was
got
a
a 7.
7.
Alright, you can't really notice anything other than the spear jutting out from the chest of this statue.
I grab the spear and I try to.
You're gonna have to climb to grab the spear.
Do you wish to climb again?
Yes, I guess.
Athletics. He's
Athletics.
That's right.
15 plus 4.
19.
You take a while to climb up the arm of it.
Oh yeah, I'm getting
Because
old.
it's slumped. It's the closest thing that you could grab onto. You're climbing all the way up and you are now slanted on its chest area.
That's
where the spear is jutted out.
okay. Wait, like how am I positioned? Oh.
Kind of like sideways.
Okay, so the spear isn't in front of my face or at my chest.
No, if you're like staring directly at it.
Oh, it's up like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I grab it and try to pull it out a little bit by a little bit. You know.
Alright. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Strength! What's your strength modifier?
17.
Strength
Plus
modifiers plus 2.
That would be 19, right?
Yep.
I'm counting right. As you say, you are pulling this out bit by bit. It's starting to make the cracking sound again.
Where are the guards when this is happening?
I don't know. Like, somebody should be investigating this.
The guards are
They rolled
missing.
1 on investigation checks.
He's finally about to pull the spear tip out from the back.
I thought it was.
Up to 12?
No, the
Oh.
spear is like...
Oh, well, I
You're
can't get
pulling.
it out then.
Yeah.
I wanted the weapon. It's a pretty big spear.
It's a pretty
I
big
can throw
spear.
it.
It's pretty big spear, it's made of stone.
Oh, I continue to, give it a little tug to see how
Low
snug it is.
intelligence.
And 13
Yeah.
Give him a low intelligence. He thought it was an actual spear. He could take.
He thought the corpse was real.
Yeah.
Just keep it the way it is.
No, turn it and see if I can just finagle it out. You know.
Arcade joystick.
Yep. So as
That's
you're
14.
like trying to wiggle it out, the spear tip goes inside of the back.
15.
Inside of the back door, I guess.
I twist it again just to.
You cannot physically move it now. It is stuck inside the statues.
Okay, I tried pulling it a little bit more.
The spear tip would now be somewhere in the middle of the statue.
Okay, I realized what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay,
So.
basically you could have just pushed it all the way through.
No, because then it was connected to the lip.
Oh.
It was
okay.
like
Yeah, not low intelligence anymore.
Okay.
I listen to that.
Mhm.
I'm a.
It's like sword and stone right now,
Basically. Except it's the spear made of stone.
and it's inside of a
Another
deceased statue.
So warm sheath.
Or
cold, depending on how long it's been.
You gonna try to pull it out again?
Yeah. With all my strength.
Alright, so strength roll.
15 plus 2, that's 17.
Yeah.
I get a little tired, you know.
From all the sweat you have worked up from pulling at this, you take one final pull and the spear tip finally comes out.
Ooh.
But
How much does this weigh now?
this thing probably weighs a good 20 pounds in any hand.
he's
It's
barely
hefty,
able to
hefty,
hold it.
hefty.
He's able to hold it, but not for that.
If he was to hold it in
time.
one hand, he'd fall off the statue for sure.
I put the... Go ahead.
Yeah, the statue itself is starting to spurt a bit from the chest. But it isn't water. It is actual red.
Did they encase a body in stone?
I put my finger in it and I tested to see what it is.
There's an intelligence rolling in. Okay, so for
Intelligence roll.
yeah,
An
to see if it's smart.
5.
He is dumb enough to do it.
-1, so that's actually 4.
Yeah, he's dumb enough to do it.
Hey, that's actually smart. What else are you gonna do? Just be like,
Well, let's
Eat your
see.
medicine.
Is there any diseases in it?
oh,
How long
yeah.
has it been there?
I test it
For what, medicine?
with
Maybe.
medicine. Yeah, just I use.
You don't want to allow it. I would.
Yeah, this is kind of like a tart taste to it.
Tart taste, man. Good. That reminds me of some good
What?
sweet rolls back in the day.
Pretty tart, like a very bad tasting tart.
Do you know what blood tastes like?
Iron.
Iron.
But it's very tart. I'm not going for blood.
Oh, okay. Is this cranberry juice?
I like cranberry.
Why?
So, as I said, this is what red gushing is coming from the chest, as you had pulled out the spear. You said it. You're like out pronouncing it's cranberry juice.
Old man near the statue. Cranberry juice.
That'd be prune juice, my dear sir. Do I have like a glass or a canteen or something?
Do you? You have to check your
The
inventory.
most similar thing you would have would be like
Water
a
skin or something?
water skin.
I put my water skin underneath.
Assuming it's empty
filled.
from the long day of work.
You empty it out and then do it.
I empty out my water skin and I pour it in there.
Collecting a sample.
Yeah, to drink. Yeah, I'm not gonna drink it or anything.
This might be poisonous.
No, wait.
After you have taken a bit of the whatever fluid it is, you start to feel a little bit regenerated. Like your energy is back.
I put that in. Is it full now?
It is full. Yes, your water skin is full.
I tie it up or whatever you do with the water skin, and
You close it up.
I close it, put it in my pack, and I.
Wait, now what did you do with the spear for all this? Because you definitely need free
It
hands.
just
I
fell
dropped it.
down.
Oh yeah, it fell down. And it
Yeah,
flew out of my hand. How about that?
He tried
It's at the base of the
fountain.
fountain area, kind of where he climbed up from in the beginning.
What are you going to do with this?
Okay, I tried to climb back down, which would be
That would be like dex or acrobatics.
Ah. athletics. I'll do athletics for that one.
Yeah, roll it.
Alright. 15.
Plus 4, that's 19.
From where you were standing on top of the person, the
The corpse statue.
the corpse statue, you completely jump and
Nail the landing.
you nail the landing.
And don't get hurt.
You don't get hurt now.
Ta-da!
This tiny 3'6" guy just.
16
Nobody's
somersaults
around to
in
notice.
the air at the same time.
But from what can be noticed, there is a bit of a commotion coming from a blacksmith nearby. Towards the-
Oh!
Can I look at the spear tip?
Yes, you can. You would have to grab it though.
Just the tip, that's all you need, right?
It's
16.
leaning out for you, like.
16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16.
It's on the ground,
Mhm.
kind of, but it's propped up against the lip of the fountain.
Where's the tip? Is it that way or?
The tip is pointed that way.
Okay.
Towards the sky.
I try to finagle it down, lay it down,
All right, you successfully lay it down on the ground.
and I look at the tip using
Investigation
Yeah.
or perception.
Perception. I would do perception.
Subject? 6.
Plus 1, that's 10.
Plus 10.
Wait,
it's
6.
No, that's a
7.
9.
No, it rolled 6.
No, I think it has an underline. I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 6 is an underline.
Oh, okay. That'd be 7 then.
What you can notice is that the little tip that it had was like almost what could be identified as an Indian spear arrow.
Arrowhead.
Ooh.
More like a. Would it be like an
Ooh.
obsidian arrowhead or just a stone arrowhead?
It's black. It could be charred or it's some type of.
It would most
armor.
likely be like an
He would
obsidian.
be able to tell because he does have like stone cutting.
Oh yeah, I have stone cunning, so I.
Well, I don't think it's working with it, but I would think you would know what. The
I mean, he
material
could
is.
use history, and then that's when stone cutting would actually
Be in
pay
effect.
off.
Hold on, let
Yeah.
me look at my history real quick.
+1. Well, -1.
Okay, plus 2 since it's stone. Times 2
So-
times.
Just 1.
So I.
Alright, that's only a proficiency bonus. Do you have proficiency in history?
No.
Then it's null.
Oh.
So we're gonna still roll the history check.
Yes.
Yeah.
6. In combat, you're gonna be great. That's the trend going on here, right?
Okay, so
Yeah.
what happened?
The spear tip could be safely identified as a type of rock.
A type of rock.
Yes, it's black. It's hard. You can't really like make a dent in it.
I go back to get my pickaxe and I come back with it.
10 minutes later,
I use the pickaxe and try to break it off.
Is the spear even still there?
Strength.
spear is still there.
19!
Wow.
Plus
+2. That's a 21.
Actually, plus 4. Because that's strength. And I have plus 4 strength too. Plus 2.
That's a saving throw.
That is
Oh.
so it's just +2.
Oh! So this is plus 2.
So, you're taking a swing down with the pickaxe. The pickaxe itself breaks from both the force it is being applied with and the literal stone from the tip of the arrow.
That's company property. You're working it off.
I already have my. They can already take it out of my paycheck. I'll just throw it in the fountain. It doesn't matter.
All the stone from the pickaxes crumbled to the ground, and now you are left with what is left of a splintered wood.
I take a bite. I'm kidding. I take the evidence and I throw it in the fountain.
You successfully just chuck all of what could be remains of this pickaxe into the fountain.
Did I break the spearhead?
No.
Did it
Not
break
even
off?
No, it did not even make a dent in it.
I kick it. I stomp on it real hard.
Nothing is being in effect.
I mean, it was a strength roll.
There's a smith.
You did use.
You know, you want to do a strength roll? Let's do a strength roll.
Strength roll.
3.
Oh wow.
You stubbed your toe
That more?
That just
in your boot.
Steel toe boots.
Don't forget there's a blacksmith nearby.
Okay,
Yeah, there is this blacksmith. There's also a mage's guild to the forward end and a curious odysseys to the side, to the right.
Is that?
It's like a trick shop.
Okay. I pick up just half of it and I start dragging it towards the blacksmith.
In your efforts on pulling it, it starts to snag on the little bits of the concrete that have holes.
I go to the blacksmith and look inside.
In there, you could see a dwarf and a dragonborn that seems to have just walked in.
I ask both of them if they would mind helping me pick up the stone spear to carry in here.
I don't know, you might want to ask them.
Would y'all like to?
Who are you?
What do you
What do you need, little fella?
Little fella.
You're the same height.
So he's much shorter than
he's
me. He's a bit shorter than me.
I have you know,
Okay,
good
good
sir, I am 96 years old, and I have been through a lot. Anyways, I use my persuasion, and I ask him, nicely, both of them.
That doesn't work, persuasion rolls on these. These are actually player characters.
We're
Damn it.
players, we're not gonna be.
Okay.
What do you mean you need hope?
There's a very big stone spear with something that looks really expensive, I'm thinking. Type of stone as the spearhead, and I'm liking to get it off.
Where did
Here.
you find this?
It was on a very weird statue.
Are you talking about the statue outside?
That's a dead
Turn
body. That's
Oh. That one.
yeah. Can you see the spearhead?
The spearhead can be
Wait.
noticeably seen from.
You removed that
the-
spear? Die. I'm surprised you have enough strength.
Well, he
I'm
is
surprised you didn't have enough intelligence to try.
I don't know what strength is.
Well, I wasn't really too focused on it.
True.
Biting my tongue, not literally.
Well, would y'all like to help me or not?
Fine, I'll help.
Alright.
Okay.
All three of you are now heading outside to pick up at least half in each hand to walk it into the blacksmith. This thing is now safely secured on a table, and it seems like it's wanting to break through it.
Holy crap. Anybody want to talk to? I'm the one with the. Wait, what's your charisma?
9.
11.
The blacksmith has now entered the room.
I walk up to the blacksmith, and since I'm the one with the highest charisma here, and it was.
And it's your problem.
Yeah, I walk up to him and ask him if he would like to take a look at this stone.
Do you want to put that into words that
Is that persuasion?
I don't know? Is it?
Yeah, that would be persuasion.
Roll.
8.
9.
You cannot successfully persuade him.
Um.
I have to be in the character for this one. The blacksmith is a little wavering on the idea of this spear that you have mysteriously found inside of a statue. He is, like, kind of looking outside to where the spear used to be in this statue.
I use my charisma and talk to him really,
Nonchalant.
like smooth.
Smooth talking.
Smooth talking.
Smooth talking.
Oh, that's
Man,
an
you
8.
suck.
He
That's
failed
what you
yet
get,
Well,
again.
you
but
hair.
it's +1.
You suck.
Fine.
It doesn't help.
I mean, it's already here, sir. I mean, it's kind of a waste of time if you just don't look at it. I mean, I pulled it out of the statue. You look at me. I pulled it out of the statue.
The statue's
He looks
bleeding
down
over there.
at you. Your small stature lifted that thing up.
Duh.
Let's have a look.
What's the matter? Silver tongue turned to lead.
The blacksmith is now in front of the spear, looking at the spear tip. What kind of obsidian is this?
I'm a dwarf and I don't know. Wait,
Minor.
we do have a historian here if you would like
Well,
him
he
to
has
maybe look at
Well,
it.
he has to bring up the fact that he's...
Oh, right. Oh,
You don't know what he is.
disregard that.
Yeah, you don't know I'm a dwarf at all. You...
No, but he can know you're a dwarf, he doesn't know you're a wizard.
You both are the same height. How would
Well,
we?
you're actually
he's a little shorter than me.
I'm a half hobbit man.
Yeah, no, you're a habit.
You're essentially...
You're a bad habit to break.
I'm a dwarf. Dwarf.
Corf. Boys.
Anyways, let him continue.
He's kind of thinking inside of his head about what kind of rock this may be. He did say that it could have been a type of obsidian, which could lead to believe that there's different types.
I asked him what types of obsidian there is.
There are.
Is.
You know, his intelligence is so small he misspeaks.
No, my charisma's high, so.
Alright.
That's convincing enough.
No, you're
You
just
can
charming. You're
voice
just
your
charming.
sentiments.
So it means.
This is the beard.
Yeah.
With the flowers.
Yeah, like I have my blonde hair.
The hippie barbarian.
So he quickly shakes his head. There's not many known, but this one seems to be common. He's saying it in a very quick tone.
Common. Quick tones. Sounds like he's hiding something.
You could denounce that to the group. You could pull them together and try
Oh,
to collaborate.
huddle, guys. Oh wait, hey guys, can I talk to you? Can I talk to y'all real quick?
Yeah, I crashed down.
Yeah.
Okay, it sounds like he's hiding something.
I did notice the thing of chainmail armor with a piercing through it earlier, while coming here. And I know that's hard to pierce.
Let's see. Is anybody able to take a look at that? Because I couldn't tell anything different.
Are you doing nice?
I'm gonna check
I
mine.
got +2 on my investigation.
Investigation
I
plus
would
one.
have to go with history since it's
I
stone.
think you would go for perception.
No, it'd be history.
History, investigation, or history.
One of you is going to have to roll perception first, so that way
Alright, my
you can
perception is a
successfully
plus two.
identify if he's
Minus
lying.
1.
Yeah, but his history is +7. What's yours?
Mine's like the
No,
highest.
you can do history. I can just do perception because.
Oh,
I got
you know,
the highest history here.
Oh yeah, y'all work together. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll roll perception. You roll for history.
Which one is it?
20.
Okay.
No matter what, it's going to be.
3. I just got a 10.
You can persuade. You can.
That's a 12.
Yeah.
No.
You could safely identify that he is holding something back.
So you agree with me? Good. Good.
Alright,
Gave me 10.
I'll get up and raise the blacksmith. Trust is a hard thing to find these days. I would appreciate it if you weren't trying to keep something from us.
Realistic.
The blacksmith looks back in a little bit of a shock, but trying to keep his face stern. I don't quite understand what you're meaning.
How much money do you think this height difference? How much money do you think this stone tip might be?
The blacksmith looks back at the spear and is more or less looking just at the arrow. It's hard to say. I haven't seen too many of this obsidian come in.
How can it be common if you don't see it come in a lot?
It's very rare to see, actually. Not many miners can actually mine it. Their pickaxes break upon impact.
Oh.
Alright,
Yeah.
So, this is a rare material, but this is the most common form it comes in.
From what I can safely see right now, yes.
Does obsidian respond well to magic? You seem kind of grit my teeth as I say magic.
The blacksmith is like trying to ponder it. He's weighing his options. I don't know, actually.
Alright, you have Arcana.
+2.
Could you try and see if there's any kind of magic?
I got a doesn't detect magic work?
Detect magic would work, that's a spell though.
Yeah.
How many spells can he use in a day?
Let's see. Pretty sure he has at least 2 level 1 spell slots. The trouble is, would he have taken the time to learn this beforehand?
I don't know.
Don't I already know it?
Well, not necessarily. The wizard class, you selectively choose which spells you know. You can learn 2 per day.
Okay.
And then you just kind of fill out the list.
Really don't know.
You know what?
You can
Heck
use
with it,
it.
we're gonna say is just Arcana check.
Alright.
It's +2 on 20.
Mhm.
12.
12.
Alright, so that's a 14 total.
No, I rolled a 10 with the.
It's 12
It's
as the
just
number.
12.
Alright.
So, what can be noticed is that there is a faint aura from it. Only you can see this. It's kind of faint. It's kind of gray from around the area. It's in a sphere, though. You don't know this.
Oh.
Now, am I able to destroy the stone beneath the end of the obsidian head?
Are you asking to break the spear tip off?
Just the stone, just to make it shorter enough
So
to
you're
hold
just
on
trying to get the arrow tip.
Yeah, I just want to get the arrow tip and destroy the stone beneath it.
It is possible that you could break the stone.
Why didn't you try that? I was trying to do that.
Low intelligence.
Low intelligence.
I didn't tell it to you.
I would do that. I would try destroying the stone without damaging the actual head itself.
With your quarterstaff.
With your cord.
No, he has me break the stone.
Yeah, you can interact with
Yeah, you can
people
pass
at
it.
this point.
Okay. Would one of you be willing to break the stone without damaging the actual arrowhead itself?
Gladly.
Wait, aren't you a ranger?
Actually, you two
I found
have
the
to
two
roll
short
initiative.
Initiative.
Alright, that's a 20.
I come with a great axe.
17.
Man. Oh, 4. Okay.
Alright, so I
You
get
go
to
ahead.
first. Alright. I take out one of my short swords. Alright, this is in my main hand.
Right.
And I'm going to try and sever the tip end from the rest of the spear.
So you're getting pretty well about that much range between the actual spear tip and
The rest of the stone spear.
that's where you're aiming.
Yeah. So do I have to roll a hit?
Yeah, the roll to hit. Watch you miss.
20.
20.
Oh,
Nat 20.
critical!
Critical on a
You mean
spear. And that's a
slice.
d6.
Mm-hmm.
6 plus 3.
Boy,
You made it.
that spear gone. The actual arrowhead is now cleanly severed from the stone. Now the stone end of the spear is now fell off the table.
I'll put my short sword back. You're welcome.
I pick up the stone spear part. I walk up to the blacksmith and I'm like, how much is this if I sell it as a weapon?
Stone quarterstaff.
It's an upgrade for his quarterstaff, though.
The blacksmith kind of chuckles. I don't think I've ever sold a stone quarterstaff before.
It was got charisma to convince him that it's worth it.
I got 11.
I use my charisma to
Try and persuade us.
try to persuade. Is it?
That is a 1.
You can't. Nothing comes to mind.
No, he stumbles on his words.
Well, he tries to show how useful it is, and he
Okay,
takes
can I
himself
try
in the
that
head.
with persuasion since he was just like beep beep beep.
Yeah, you can try it one more time.
Okay, can we get back on the topic of discussing this arrowhead real quick?
He's trying to make some easy
6.
money.
6
What-
plus
what's your persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. Where'd it go? 1 plus 1. 7.
So that's 7.
He keeps laughing and chuckling at your offers, but quickly shakes his head. I don't think it's worth.
I use it as a staff and I go ahead.
It is way too heavy and too long for a dwarf to use it as a quarterstaff. A walking stick, that'll work.
Why not?
He can
That,
get, like,
that adds
30
20 pounds to
sticks.
his pack.
I'm kidding. I just throw it on the ground and walk away.
Alright,
So
it's
you
on
just
the
really
ground.
have to sell it for quick cash.
Alright.
I go to investigate the stone more, wondering why it weighs that much, but yet it's easy to hold.
So you're picking up the stone staff at this point, or are you actually speaking about
the
obsidian?
arrowhead, the obsidian.
Looking at the obsidian spear and lightly placing it in your palm, it feels weightless.
Ooh.
It feels weightless.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we should take this to the guild and see if the headmaster knows anything about this.
Just between you two, I'm thinking.
I grab the spear and I drag it off to the mine. Because it'll give me some money.
You want to disperse from the group.
Just for a little while, and then I'll go back to
You went to go get
Can you at least share this plan with us before you go?
Okay. Hey guys, I'm going to take this stone since so I don't leave it in the blacksmith store.
He'll appreciate that.
To get some money for it, they'll pay me for some stone.
Alright.
I'll-
You head out with
The
dragging the stone end of this spear out the door.
Sorry about the floors!
Does it pay for his axe?
It's safe to say there's a small indention of where the spear is being dragged.
Sorry!
Does it pay for his pickaxe?
Well,
Because he has
It,
lost
it definitely pays for the pickaxe.
Okay.
Shall we go to the guild hall and talk to the headmaster about this?
Do I know that he's the dwarven wizard?
No, not yet.
Alright, in that case I put my hand up. You're the dwarven mage that they were talking about in the tavern, weren't you?
Well, yes, I am. Are you going to laugh at me like those other dwarves?
I wouldn't dream of it. In fact, I have an offer for you. Let's go to this guild, then we'll discuss things over ale.
Very well. As long as you're paying. As long as you're paying for it, I'm fine.
Fair enough.
That's so
Alright.
douchey, but it's...
So, you guys are now
Is it dwarf
safely
thing
headed
to do?
outside the blacksmith.
I know.
Dwarf logic.
I do want to account to Zephyr over here. He still has not strung his bow.
Yeah, I was gonna do that whenever I discussed business with him.
Right, okay. So, you two are now headed towards the Mages Guild. At this point, little Beardy here is going to be already at the stone quarry and is getting money from it. Which is 25 bits, gold bits.
I give it back to the guy because I broke the pickaxe.
It's only 15 though.
Oh, I take my tin back and head towards the Mages Guild.
That'll take you about rough 5 minutes and a half.
Yeah.
So, these two are now inside the little circular area it has for its little, what is it? What would it be?
An
Main hall.
atrium.
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 This is where most of the mages would be hanging out and socializing. And any newcomers that walk in or questioners can be. There's a little front pedestal desk that these two can see, and there is what seems to be a grand wizard standing behind it. He is reading a book.
I go up to the Grand Wizard to ask him a question about the obsidian that's on me.
My bad!
I'll follow him.
Yep. Over. Up under. Right there.
Jacket pockets.
Doesn't matter.
By the time they start walking that way, I show up to the doors.
Yes, you do.
Ta-da!
Catch up.
So
Catch up.
you're asking
Okay, catch
about
up to
the obsidian arrow. The Grand Wizard doesn't seem phased at all. He's
I'm-
still reading his book.
Excuse me, can I have a word with you about this? And I slam the obsidian on the desk.
He seems a little startled by the abrupt stone arrow in front of his face. He suddenly rears back and looks up and sees no one in front of him.
No, he sees me.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's...
He sees
I
you,
put
but
my
he doesn't
hand-
quite think that you're not quite at the desk.
I tap the top of it.
You're at the door.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're
He
you're
can-
walking into this small area.
Yeah, he looks at-
You're kind of like in the center.
He can barely see the top of my head.
He looks at me, I just point down.
The Grand Wizard is now walking towards the left and looks down and sees the small dwarf.
The
right in front of him.
dwarven wizard with the quarterstaff.
I'd like to know some information about this obsidian spear here.
He picks up the little arrowhead and then looks at it. What did you want to know about it?
I can see the aura around it.
How big of this aura do you think you see?
Not that... It slightly covers around it. Gray.
The wizard is now in the middle of a spell that he is charging. It is detect magic.
Alright.
I walk up to where they are.
It's purely successful.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to stop it.
I walk up to where they are.
You
Yeah,
finally
you're
catch
right
up.
next to him now. This aura is definitely gray. What do you know of the gray magic?
Not very much. I'm still trying to learn about it.
Well, let's just say, from the properties it has, it's meant to be light. the reason why I can... He throws it up in the air, and its feather falls to the right back into his palm.
Ooh. My character literally goes, woo!
The magic on it is featherfall.
Why would someone have featherfall on a...
Swift movements.
But the spear probably wasn't shoved. It was probably thrown.
That's...
I will look over here. If it were thrown by a man, how far would it need to go before it would pierce a body?
He looks back at the arrow, in seeing as it's still taking up half his palm. I'd say the person that had thrown this had to be at least the giant size.
Oh dear.
I
don't say that out loud, that's just myself.
What do you... Is there any other magic on it? Because it was in a statue. When I pulled it out, red liquid came out from the chest, and I felt hyper, per se.
You can give him the bag.
Oh,
you
I
have
give
your
him the
water
bag of the water skin and say, this is what I got out of his chest.
You make it sound like he actually ripped open his ribcage and there stood a chest.
After I ripped the spear out.
Yeah. The
There you
mage.
go. There's my voice now.
The mage simply takes off the cap off the water skin and takes a sniff. No wonder you were hyper. He puts it back and corks it, not telling you what was in it.
What was in it? What is this?
It's a type of potion. I don't know what exactly. We do have an alchemist you might want to see.
Where would this alchemist be? Also,
In the housing district. Her shop is pretty well in the center as soon as you enter it.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
What's the time?
The time would be right around when Leonidas would be walking up towards the forest area. So this is pretty well midday. It's sun's kind of
Still drunk right now.
I
decide to get the obsidian arrowhead, the obsidian spearhead back, and put it in my bag for later use.
Whoa! You have to ask me first. I found it.
That's right.
You stop him in mid-action.
Whoa, man.
You grab his wrist before he puts it into his pack.
No, I'm not that mean. I'd be like, whoa,
No,
whoa,
it's
whoa,
style.
man.
I will
Remember
stop
I
you
found
both
it.
if you cause
Yes?
problems.
Yes.
But yet you can't see the magic with it.
What is this magic you're talking about? Are you some kind of mage or something? What is
Yes,
this?
I'm a dwarven mage.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not as weird as me. I lived with elves.
Currently, there's no use for it right now.
You didn't catch it. Don't worry, that's not as weird as me. I lived with elves.
That still
Isn't
doesn't
it weird if you
imply
said
that
Elrond?
you don't see the aura of it. For now, we are going to find a use for it later.
I'm not just saying.
So for now, we're going to put it away and discuss it later.
Okay, I'm just saying. You as a mage
He
and a
puts it into a
dwarf.
pack though.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. You as a
It's in
mage
your
and a dwarf.
It weighs
I don't-
nothing.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
care.
just saying that it doesn't take much space and it weighs nothing to you.
I'm trying to fix the...
Yeah.
You as a dwarf and a mage, I don't care, because I lived with elves and everybody made fun of me there. But anyways, would y'all like to go to the alchemist with the regenerative... I mean, the,
Potion.
You can hear that. Potion.
I'd like to know what this potion is too. If possible, I'd like to get more from what you say of a bleating chest fountain.
Oh, it's a little tall for both of us, but I'm sure he can get it, if you want to.
Tempting. I would want to know what this is first. All due respect.
We might also have to buy some flasks if we do find out if it's good enough.
Then are we all ready to go to the alchemist, if y'all want to?
Yeah.
Okay, we head to the alchemist.
No
Okay.
lefts or rights at the fountain this time.
No, there isn't. You're gonna walk straight over it, alright?
I'm still like having to.
Athletics checks.
We're going
Everybody.
Genji and Hanzo wall run. Alright, so you guys take one way or the other, doesn't matter. You guys head straight through the center of the town and you come across the T that it has for the housing district. Meaning that if you turn right, there's the Alchemist.
Oh, we turned right, of course.
Of course, we head to the.
Yeah, let's try.
Let's go
Right there,
straight
before you.
there.
You guys were walking through the housing district just a tiny bit, and then you noticed this kind of two-story Alchemist building.
Well, we walk in there, of course. What are you talking about?
I'm the DM. You have to make the actions.
Okay,
Well, it's kind of amusing to see that it's the brightest thing in this alleyway.
It
Bad
is painted
things happen
white.
in alleyways. Let's go.
It's not an alleyway. You're walking down a little road. This is like a housing district.
I still
bad
picture a
part.
Alright, I'll
back.
shorten my
bad
message.
part of the
Let's
neighborhood.
go.
I still picture a back alley for some reason. Anyways, let's continue.
Of course
Shall we head in?
Yeah.
We all enter.
You all enter into this small little room. Of course, it's circular, to say the least, with a somewhat another circle, half circle, into the corner. Leading right next to it is a staircase heading upwards for the second floor. Around is shelves filled with red and black liquids, some that are green, some that are yellow. All of them with labeled on what they are.
Is anyone here?
Jesus
Beat me to
Christ!
it. Beat me to it by 1 second.
A thump can be heard from upstairs. Who's down there?
This is,
Patrons.
we are here to ask for your services, my dear lady.
Do you know if it's a lady or is it a man?
Or a man.
Or an
You gotta write the
actor?
first
Yeah,
time. You gotta write the first
He
time.
says lady. He said
Lady.
during the
Yeah.
first meeting.
She walks downstairs and peers just right around the corner before making her full body appearance. Oh, customers. What is it that you need?
Sorry about my rude friends. He yelled at you. You probably dropped some stuff.
Anyways, we.
And a
He
small
has-
explosion could be heard from upstairs.
Oh!
Don't mind that.
Jesus
We-
Christ!
He has
It was a
a.
simple brew that went wrong, and the sudden boom kind of knocked some type of powder that I didn't want into it.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I hope there's no fire! I hope there's no fire! Is there spiders? There better not be spiders. Okay.
She shakes her head. I just hope my cauldron isn't done.
Or ghosts.
Anyways,
So it goes.
he has a mysterious potion we would like you to investigate.
What kind of potion is it?
Oh, well, Oh, go ahead.
We really don't know. He got it out of the fountain in the square. It was bleeding red.
I pulled the spear out of its chest, I might add.
She doesn't seem quite phased by the spear removal. I knew that thing could be moved.
Damn it.
She just kind of says with a point-blank expression. She didn't seem at all phased by the removal of it.
Look at my stature. No, surprise. Little woman, no.
She just keeps shaking her head. It doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Dumb.
I've seen some weird things.
I pull out my water skin and I hand it to her. I felt a little hyper after drinking this. It looks like the consistency of blood.
She opens off the cap of the water skin and looks in. Not able to see anything, she pours it into a flask.
It's tart in flavor. Tart, yes.
She hands you back the water skin and takes a quick look at the liquid inside. After putting the cork on top of it, of course. She flips it upside down and moves it all around. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
17.
After a while, she comes to a conclusion. This is a speed potion.
That's speed potion? Why was I so slow all the time?
How long would it last for?
This would last about 5 minutes.
What if I just took tiny lick off finger?
You might get a little energy, but you'd probably feel a little weak afterwards.
Ah, that is why I needed help with the spone spear.
Intelligence is low.
So what happened if we drank a fair portion of it?
Like a
2,
water
3
skin.
tablespoons.
It'll last around 5 minutes.
What happens afterwards?
You don't really gain any side effects. You'll just feel like everything is weighing down on you for a split minute.
Well, we'd get used to the speed. I guess that would be a relative side effect.
Whoa,
It's just a mental thing.
Wait,
I'm
wait.
guessing.
You would have gotten used to it for the first 5 minutes, and then as soon as you
And
like,
then
I'm still.
Hmm.
We're gonna have to go back to the Mages Guild because I'm still questioning why, if that was a body, why that spear, the person that it got stabbed with, turned into a giant statue, and then it just started pouring speed potion out of its chest.
you've never heard of that challenge before?
It's the speed potion challenge,
Speed in the one arm, horse strength in the other.
and then a spear in the chest.
That wasn't
you,
accident.
you gotta remember, the statue was decapitated and had a spear through him.
I'm not saying.
There's probably other forces that have been acted upon the statue.
So what
The
do you do?
question still is why. But anyways, do you buy potions?
She does nod her head, and I also sell them.
Oh, cool.
Are you able to craft the fluid into multiple potions for us to use?
From what I heard, you guys have a supply already.
Da.
Why would
Well,
why would you need me to craft more?
well, we need flasks to put them in.
Well, hold on. Do you think that you could enhance it for it to last longer? No?
She shakes her head. No, not that I know of. Each time you craft one of these types of potions, its effect is immediate. You can't really alter it.
Damn. There you go. How much would you pay for that flask right there?
An empty flask or the
The
portion
portion.
potion?
The potion.
Yeah,
Portion.
How
she
much
said.
would you pay for that potion in the flask right there? The one that I brought? Da.
She quickly looks at it.
Dogs are like, no.
Why dogs?
Come on.
Now they're just like, you greedy bastard.
I want the money. Also, I pay y'all for helping me with the spear.
Well,
So-
How many
Five-
coins?
5 gold each.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back up to 15.
Wait, but I'm at 10, so we had to split it, so... Who...
Just give me 2, I'll be happy.
Do it there, and... Do
So
it there. That's good.
she's offering it 20 gold for the potion.
20... Come again?
20 gold.
20 gold, that's pretty good. I got only 10 off of that big-ass spear.
But you gotta remember, you did break the pickaxe.
That was fucking heavy as shit.
What's the language?
God damn it.
Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
I don't have a mother.
Oh.
Only had gay fathers.
No, I had a thief hobbit for a father, and a princess dwarf. It's just everybody got killed, and so...
Fun.
Thanks for bringing back happy memories. Anyways,
He may not be smart, but he still knows what sarcasm is.
was that the ghost I heard? Nope. Okay.
Paranoid.
Well, I'm
That actually happens.
canon.
That is canon.
That's canon.
I'm gonna head back to the inn. I'd rather get myself some ale right about now.
I think that I will go get more flasks once I take this 20, and I will get more and get an ample supply. Go ahead.
Before you do, would you mind coming to the tavern? I think I have an offer that you two will like.
I would like to ask you a question, though, while we're here. Who are you? I don't even know your name, what you do.
Alright.
I know what he does.
The name's Kiba.
Kiba. I never asked you your name. Okay.
Zephyr. People call me the Argent Arrow for some reason.
The Argent's Arrow.
He's an archer.
That's a play on Green Arrow.
Nope.
Really?
He tried to.
There's no green arrow in this universe. You can't say it's derogatory.
I didn't say it out loud. That wasn't in game because I'm not using my voice. Okay, I will go with you now that I know. Well, like kind of. You never said what you do.
I pincushion things. All you need to know.
Pincushion things. So you're a sower. You sew things, yes. Okay.
Larger needles.
He's a seamstress, mister.
Okay.
Larger needles, in a way.
Okay.
I pull out an arrow from my quiver.
Oh, I pull out my great axe.
Pincushions!
Well, I'm gonna start heading to the tavern. I'll meet you two there anyways.
So we're right behind you.
Alright. Can we all head to the tavern?
Yes, you can. We're gonna take a little skip there because there ain't nothing that's gonna happen in between. The sun doesn't really set, it doesn't really move right now. Basically, at this point, he would be like just acquiring upon the
About like 5
Pond.
miles.
Okay, I'm at the pond.
yeah, you're at the pond.
Still drunk.
So now you guys are all at the tavern. You guys are sitting at a round table, of course. Towards the right is the whole occasion that he had, and you had the
I looked at the message board.
Yeah, you're looking at the message board right now.
I did before.
Yeah, and you also no, you didn't. You just heard about it. Never mind. So there's the table in the corner with the spikes jutting out. You guys are sitting at a table towards the left. You guys are to the left of the door, so you guys could exit at any time. The barkeep is heading your way.
I look at you. By the way, don't get the fish here. It's awful.
So what was the thing you were going to discuss to us about?
Alright, I pull out my longbow and the string, start restringing my bow. Well, I'm from there's a village near where I am from. It's called Trongard. It's up in the mountains.
Search up.
The people there, they're not the most wealthy of people, but they get by. There's something in the wilderness that is plaguing them. I took upon a quest to rid them of this menace, but I do not think I can do this alone. They said they will pay me when the job is done. You would be compensated. Would you be interested in helping me help these people up in the mountains?
I am needing to get some work done. Haven't got a job in a while. Especially looking at the board, it's completely empty.
I will do it too. I don't like mining anyways. I'm a weird dwarf.
Mining gets old after a while. Alright. Excellent. Barkeep, ale for the table.
And a round of fish. Oh wait, no.
Wait.
What other kind of food with there? Cheese? Cheese? Just
When
cheese?
would there be cheese?
There would be cheeses, there would be breads, there would be some fish, I'm pretty sure there's like beef.
I will take a rounds of mutton.
I only pay for the ale.
I will pay for everybody's mutton.
Alright, I pull out 3 gold, 1 for each of the cups.
I don't know how much.
Just pull out a gold for each of them.
Nothing. 2 for mutton.
Oh, okay. I give you 6. I flip it too.
You flip a stack of 6 at him.
No, just like deep.
I'm skilled at these kinds of things.
The barkeep simply takes the gold and nods and walks off, fixing the ale as soon as he's behind the bar.
Is my longbow strung again yet?
At this point, you would need to work on the other end of the bow.
Alright.
Oh, by the way, guys, it seems like you do arrows, you do magic. Pulls out great axe, just starts sharpening it. I cut things in half.
Alright, to the point, I see.
Aha! I also have javelins and a hand axe. So
In the middle of your comment, your axe gets stuck into the table while you're sharpening.
Oh, great.
The blade of it.
I'm gonna have to pay for that, don't I? And the guy's just like,
The barkeep kind of nods as he's cleaning a glass.
Sorry about that.
As you're bending it, you take up a splinter out of it.
I'll pay for that too. Don't worry. I put it back on my back.
Splitter and all.
So now there's like a decently sized hole from where this chunk of wood is now sticking out.
I'm not paying for that.
I said I would. Don't worry. Don't worry.
So
Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, I don't have masonry equipment. If I have masonry equipment, I just out of nowhere.
No, you have Smith's tools.
Oh, that's right.
You're pretty much the armorer and
Where's-
weaponry.
Right, you have Smith's tools.
You fix weapons. It's all good.
It's Oblivion. I use repair hammer, repair hammer, repair hammer.
A ding can be heard, and then the barkeep turns around, picking up 3 plates of mutton.
But dang, they had bells back. Well, yeah, they
Yeah.
had bells. Oh, okay.
What?
Okay.
So it's pretty much a metal triangle, and he just dings it.
Oh, dinner time. Oh, I see.
It's lunch.
Shall we?
It's still midday.
Shall we have this meeting?
I'd say that it's like 1 o'clock.
Damn, I mine early then. Jesus Christ.
You work through the night
Yes, you
shift.
do.
8 hours straight thinking about it.
You don't know
night
what
shift.
You're a dwarf, so you don't need that.
Well,
You've
shall,
got dark vision.
shall we finish? Shall we hurry up with this meal and head on our way? I'm anxious to kill something.
Oh,
As your comment is
Whoa.
made, it's now set up on the
Yeah.
table, and all 3 ales are on the table.
I always test my ale before I drink it.
I just start chugging it.
All right, I pick up my glass. To my new allies in arms.
I just.
Sure.
Okay, it's good.
You gonna take a drink?
Yeah.
Alright, you all are at least half downed, if not already downed.
Yeah.
He's down.
Why you have the drunken
Hey,
master wizard
I
version?
I'm a dwarf.
Hey, I
He's
got
not half
Eyes.
downed, if not fully downed. He's
I got
saying
three.
he's
I got
chugging.
3 more cups
Okay.
before you actually see something come out of me.
I don't want to see anything come out of it.
What is that, 18?
Yeah.
Woo! We're on a roll. Alright,
Okay.
so you guys are all now kind of chowing down on the mutton and getting refills on ale. The barkeep kind of like shrugs it off, saying that it's not going to cost anything for the refill.
Hey,
I look at him and I give him 3 gold pieces for the hole in the table.
He takes the gold appreciatively and then kind of like tries to smash what's left of this wood into the fire.
Here, let me help you with that.
But there's
with
still
what,
the
a meat
piece that was missing.
tenderizer?
Oh,
There's still a piece that was missing from where the axe had busted off. It's somewhere in the room, but can't be noticed.
I look at him and I ask, is there any... I know we got that thing that we talked about, but do you think there's any quests that are probably open by now?
Any bounties?
The barkeep shakes his head. Our recent bounty just got taken by what seemed to be a paladin with hair as long as myself.
So his
Can you
hair
tell-
was taller than me.
Could you describe what?
His hair would have suffocated you.
Do you have any memory of what that quest was, to be exact?
Something about spiders to the north.
Do you know if he'd be back or not? It seems spiders are a very I shudder dangerous thing. And I've heard some stories. You know, I live here a lot, long time, very long time.
You live in a vacant house, but it doesn't have your name just quite yet.
And do you? I listened to news. I heard a lot of people were being
You listen to the
killed.
news? How?
Killed. There's town criers.
Yeah.
The papers.
Papers.
Ye olde
I-
radio.
I heard that a lot of people died from these spiders. Do you think he'd probably be back?
He shakes his head. I don't know. People have taken this quest multiple times without taking the actual paper. I'm surprised he ripped it.
I know.
How drunk was he?
Heavily.
It was one.
Should we assist this man then?
It sounds like we should. Was he like...
It's not good to go on a mission drunk. I know
And
that
alone!
much.
And alone. Don't forget alone. That is very
Yes.
Fair enough.
Nearly burnt my hand off once.
bad. You nearly bit your hand off?
Arm wrestling.
Oh,
I heard from the
burn.
victim.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't that. I wasn't even drunk at that time. Barely finished my first thing before I challenged him. Anyways, shall we head off now?
Nah.
Is my longbow strong now?
Hold
Yes, it
on,
is
guys.
strong.
We should
It
go...
is now
Yeah.
ready for
Put it back.
We should go to the, what was it called? Odds and Ends or whatever.
Yeah, that's back in the center of town.
We should...
Or we could go help this guy.
Well, I was thinking about...
Not enough time. Let's just go. I want to kill something already.
Hold
Maybe
on.
just running out of the
Hold on.
town.
Hold on.
I'm already
Grab it.
dashing out.
Yes,
Hold
grab
on.
him.
I grab. Hold on, then.
No, he's
We
out of the tavern. You're trying to yell at him.
Okay, I look at him. We should go get some flasks, get that speed potion, so we can be faster while we're running towards him.
We're never gonna make that time up. Let's just follow him.
Okay, let's go.
You two are bolting after him. After what seems to be
Hey, I'm a dragonborn. I should be closing this distance.
Yeah, you are actually almost leading the pack.
And I'm like,
Be better off picking them both up.
Forget a pair of short swords. I get a pair of short guys.
oh my god, you're like, hold on, I need this quick break. Oh god,
Just take a sip from your water.
30 minutes later, these two are huffing and puffing while you're just sitting there with your chest held high.
You just jump and get a piggyback ride off of him.
I put my hood up.
Right? Now you guys are at
Just
the
keep running.
entrance. You're at the entrance of the forest. But you can hear a scream coming from the forest.
I run towards the screen.
Can you describe this scream?
I run towards the screen.
I follow suit.
Would you like to follow?
Perception.
But yeah.
I use my perception.
Yeah. Are you gonna make us roll perception now?
Yeah.
I'm just following them. I don't have to roll anyways.
11.
I got a 9.
So what you can safely see is
Oh,
from
sorry. I
what-
have a +2. That's 13.
Oh,
Okay.
I have +1, so that's
10.
10.
From what you both can see is a kind of a blonde figure standing in front of a dangling body in front.
Well,
You can see from behind him there stands a lot of spider webs.
I grab my hand axe and I throw it at the top of the hanging thingy.
The hanging orc.
Yes, I throw it at the top where it's holding him up.
The string that's holding him to the web.
Would that be a dex or?
What did he?
He's throwing it. That'd be a dex.
Yeah.
I thought
Well,
it was
that's
strength.
Hang on.
Dex.
All right, hand axe. Right.
That'd be strength,
That's
I
the
think.
same stats as a thrown dagger, so that's a 1d4.
1d4.
This one.
Pyramid.
Well, he'd have
You
to
have to
roll
roll
the
the attack.
hit, so that's a 20 and then pyramid.
If it lands, it doesn't.
9.
Actually, that would be.
Oh, no, you don't have a plus on attack, does he?
Never mind.
Hang on, he's proficient in this, so wouldn't that mean he gets to add his dex mod? Oh wait, his dex mod is 0, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So
Misses.
One. You missed by 1. You don't.
1.
The axe whiffs, just barely missing.
I guess I'll leave it to you.
Fine.
Alright then. So, should we
I
roll,
go
should we
chase
roll
off
for
my
initiative?
axe.
He wanted to throw first, so if you want to roll initiative now, you can.
I go chase after my axe.
Hey Isaac, let's roll for initiative.
You're trying to knock the orc
19.
out of the...
1!
I got 19.
Critical fail!
I got 19.
Alright, yeah, you,
Alright, that means Isaac moves first.
yeah, you do have daggers, just saying.
Yeah, you've got a pair of daggers. You can
Wait, does
grab.
that mean he doesn't get a turn since?
No,
He
it
does
just
get a
means I
turn,
roll
but
last.
he's last.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter. 'Cause
Let's see,
I'm
I
just-
have... what's
Nothing's
that?
attacking right now, so...
I'm just chasing after my hand
Alright,
axe.
my initiative bonus is +2, so that means I got a total of 3.
Yeah, I decided to throw my dagger at the string.
Roll the hit.
Yeah, roll the hit.
10.
That hits.
And damage is a d4.
Oh, wait, would that be dexterity?
4.
It hit. He had rolled a 10.
It would have been 9 because he has -1.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, flip.
You barely miss.
Yeah, you barely missed 2.
Again.
Just
Sorry, Adam.
as he's throwing it, he throws the exact same way where you're headed.
Oh dear.
What are you guys doing?
Please.
Saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Give me a 20. Somebody give me a 20.
Alright, Dex saving throw.
Oh, that
That's a
doesn't
5.
count.
That's a 5.
That doesn't count.
You know what? I think he's right.
All right.
You see that?
I didn't see nothing. What are you talking
Alright.
about?
18.
18 plus
4. Actually, I have 0. I'm rolling, so I have
Yeah.
0.
Alright, so that's an 18 saving throw.
He, just in the nick of time, he turns around and sees that this dagger is flying straight at him and rolls out of the way as it hits right where he was standing beforehand.
What the hell, man?
And I tried cutting the string too. Don't bother me.
Alright.
I'd rather save us from burning down this entire
Probably the
forest with
spider's
their
turn
magic.
since I have a low deck.
There ain't no
I
spider.
grabbed
It's
your
the spider
dagger
web
and
that's
go
holding
after
you.
my spider.
It's my turn then. Now I sound like you said. Alright, rolling to hit.
And nobody knew. He was the one that was screaming.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's 11.
He was startled by the orc that was hanging in front of
Alright,
him.
15 total.
15 total. You hit, and what's your damage?
That's a,
What are you hitting with, too?
My longbow.
Longbow.
Alright, that's
Wait, you're punching it with your longbow?
No, arrow.
No.
No, I was just making a joke.
1d8 plus 2.
Not time.
Alright, so that's a 7 plus 2, that's a 9.
Yeah, that string gone.
I try to catch. I try to catch.
Okay, that's another dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw, what would that be?
That's...
-1.
Yeah, well, -1.
Okay, I'm gonna...
You better roll out.
16.
Saves.
Yes!
You catch the orc.
You gracefully slide underneath and catch the orc.
Sexual pose.
You're on your knees and you catch him.
Well, hello there.
Oh, the dog is a
The orc is kind of like trying to get out of the arms because he cannot move. He is.
He's tied up.
I show back up
Oh.
with the dagger he threw and my hand axe and I cut it.
Kind of what?
The web
strings
yeah.
on him.
The orc is now free. He is absolutely ecstatic and terrified of what he had saw.
I punched him in the face because orcs.
You can't even get up there, so
You
you
can't
do a nut bust.
I nut bust him.
That's 20 there.
Strength. If he really wants to do it, roll the strength.
Strength.
12.
Plus
12 plus
2.
2.
14.
I want to roll damage too.
What's an unarmed strike?
Wait, would it be this
Unarmed
one?
strike. Do you have a?
Would it be this one?
I don't know. What is your unarmed strike?
Unarmed strike? I don't know. I don't see one.
Phone.
Lol.
Oops.
What?
This is the longest D&D session we've had.
I know, we're making up for lost time. We didn't have it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. And then my parents wanted to like ruin it at the very beginning, and I'm just like, no.
Let's not bring real life into this. This is D&D.
I know, but it was out of character, so
Where's
might as
this
well.
unarmed thing?
Oh, and I'm
D&D
rage. And I'm
unarmed
in
strike.
And I'm in rage. Which
I'm
adds.
gonna ask my phone. Okay, Google. D&D 5 edition unarmed strike.
That one got it.
Well,
My Google Home was like, nope.
Google
Adds melee
Let me
damage
see.
bonus.
Rage, advantage,
my phone
strength,
registered.
checks,
Your
and
whole
saves.
thing didn't.
Melee bonus +2, resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
I don't
Last
think
1
it
minute,
does
use
well with
twice.
Google searching
You can use twice before rest.
specific stuff.
Alright, D4.
So are you wanting to activate rage?
Yes, I activate rage because
He activate rage and he gets +2 on his attack.
Alright, so you roll a D4 and then you add 2 to the damage.
Oh,
Will it be this one?
That'll be
The
that.
pyramid.
Oh, okay.
4.
Damage!
This orc is now crying his eyes out. After
Bye bye,
After-
baby maker.
Bieard fully uppercuts. It's just
I just scream and uppercut him straight in the balls.
this halfling dwarf's face is pure red and uppercuts the nuts on this orc.
Okay, we're gonna
The
have
orc
to.
crumbles to the ground in pure agony.
Does he scream?
Yes.
Okay.
It fills the whole forest with crying tears and screams.
Shit,
And
that.
then I scream, Jesus Christ, Matt!
What was that for?
They killed my family!
That still doesn't mean you saved his life and then hurt him.
I kick him in the face!
Roll
Okay,
strength.
No, I end up restraining him at that point to prevent him from doing any
He's
more damage to
enraged.
the orc.
I'm enraged, you can't restrain me.
He is enraged. He does take less damage from slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing damage. So none of which is actually blunt. So for trying to restrain, we're gonna have to roll 2 dice because he wants to kick, he wants to restrain.
20,
Both of our strength.
19,
15. Plus 2, 17.
plus 2, 21.
Jesus Christ!
I
He
restrain him.
successfully restrains you. You're kicking and flailing your legs, trying to kick. But seeing as you're both about the same size, he's pretty much bear hugging you. You got an input? Any of you two?
I'm just like, oh my god.
I walk over to him. I apologize for my comrades.
What are you
Anything?
doing here?
We heard there was a drunken person in the forest going after spiders.
Who was that?
Barkeep.
Wait, no, who was the drunken person?
That was you idiots!
Scream. We're the only ones in the forest. We just got here. We're looking at 2 other people. One on the ground and you.
I put my longbow away. and
I only
hands
have
up.
one glass at the bar.
Everyone calm down!
Everybody has to go silent for that one.
Thank you.
The
We
orc is
were going
crying
to
softly
assist
on the
you
floor.
if you so needed.
Okay, I'm pretty. There's an S here on this paper. I didn't notice that when I took the quest. I would appreciate it.
What is he talking about the S here?
It's a spider's nest. You got to understand there's plurals with
Oh,
the word spider.
I'm sorry.
You just heard I was drunk.
I am sorry. I'm in the rage. I promise I won't yell at you again.
Can I cast a sleep spell on our halfling?
Enrage
Oh,
is
jeez.
now over.
Okay, everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
Color begins to come back into Bieard's face.
I'm good now. I'm good.
Can I try to help the orc out?
You can heal.
He is crumbled into the fatal position. You can
You have
try
wild
to get him up.
hands.
Yeah.
Oh, I have medicine. I'll heal him
I
myself.
want to help.
Medicine only applies whenever they're...
Saves him, damages him. Now we're gonna apply
Is lay on
insult to
hands have to
injury.
touch them, or is it like kind of
Lay
like?
on hands, you have to touch.
Gotta grope.
It never says you. It never says you have to touch the injured area.
Okay, I'm gonna like.
You just have to
that's fair.
hover.
I'm just gonna like die. There we go.
I would have just
I
gone.
just die.
I would have gone shoulder personally, but okay.
It's alright.
And he does this sexually. He's like,
Yeah, like.
You always have to make a weird face whenever you do
So
something.
that uses what out of his healing pool?
It depends on how much he wants to heal. He can either expend 5 from his healing pool and heal him for 5. He'll still have 3 missing.
Right.
Or you could just keep that number low and just heal for that many. It
I
recharges
did
after
a-
a short rest.
I did a pretty bad.
I'm gonna go for 3.
3.
It's gonna be half. So I mean,
Okay. There's no roll for this.
No, he just healed for 3. He feels a little bit better, but is still kind of hanging onto his groin.
Do you have to piss now, good sir? We can walk away. I really want to walk away because I will hit you again.
Okay, if you continue to talk again, I'm gonna have to sleep you.
Sleep me. Oh, that's a little. I don't roll that way.
Not like that. Can we just...
It was him. I
just want to figure out what the
Both
hell's
of you,
going on.
shut up.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
The orc is a little bit flustered and just looks at him. I'm leaving before he does anything else.
I'm sorry.
By all means.
Sorry,
sorry.
The orc is now limping away.
I'm
out of
sorry,
the
sir.
forest.
I call back to him. I'm sorry I hurt you. It's just your race kind of slaughtered my whole people.
You should probably stop talking now.
The orc is now out of the area in which you guys
All right.
came here.
I turn over to him. You said you needed multiple spiders for this bounty.
Yes, 1,000 gold it says on the parchment. It's upside down.
0001.
Yeah.
Alright,
wait.
I
that's
turn-
thousands.
I turn to the DM. Well, I don't turn to the DM, I'm just...
You're turning towards the gods.
Yes, basically. Are there any spiders in view?
Perception.
No spiders in view. You might want to roll a perception check.
Wait, there's one spider.
Wait, if I was
You
the
killed one
There's
spider.
one spider
Hey.
corpse.
Yeah, one spider corpse.
Hey, if I was the DM, I'd be like, with all that noise, spiders would be coming.
Especially with the
I know.
screen.
Alright, roll
Especially with the
perception.
multiple screens.
What
Oh,
we
that
all-
hit my arm.
Go right ahead.
13.
Hey, plus 10.
I got a minus
13 plus 2. So, total 15.
No noises or anything audible can be heard. Nothing can be really seen except for the big, thick bush of spider webs in front.
Guys, did I ever tell you I don't like spiders? Because I don't like spiders, just so you know.
Then why did you come?
Would it be alright if I burned down this place?
What
No.
the hell, man?
No!
I'm chaotic
Burn down
good
this
and I don't
forest.
even want to do that.
Some man that lives like 5 feet from here.
Oh, come on.
The
I can't
horse
burn
has
down
left
these
the
webs.
forest.
Oh, he's
He's
off the
gone.
town.
He's off the town.
Where did you come from, by the way? You're covered in dust and...
Oh,
Just
I
what the
visited the orc's house and woke him up on accident.
Can we see that place?
Okay,
It's towards the right.
yeah, okay, we go towards his place.
You guys
We're
loop.
gonna bother him after we just...
He's
Well,
out. He's out of the
He
forest.
went to town. I asked.
Yeah, he's out of the forest now. He's like limping out.
Yeah, he's
He's
Yeah,
out.
probably to go see a medic.
yeah.
He's probably going to see if he still has at least one testicle to use.
At least I healed him enough so he can walk. There.
So tell me your story. Are you a cleric?
I'm just
you
saying right
killed
now-
that man.
He was on the brink of death in that one hit.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
really?
Yes, he was.
Oh god.
Alright, he asked you a question.
No, I'm a roaming paladin right now. I lost the path.
You lost the... Oh.
does not know the way.
I don't know the way.
Do you know the way?
No, I've tried to find work to do and led to dark adventures.
Okay, can I tell me how you got here? Because obviously you were drunk and I don't understand where...
Drinking
how
my
you got
problems away from killing a kobold child.
here. Jesus Christ, man!
They're kobolds.
Recognize who you're with.
He's a furry! He's a ranger! He loves...
He's a dragonborn. Dragonborn.
Breath weapon.
He's a ranger.
You're gonna spit fire at him?
No. And it's cold.
Cold? Okay, you're gonna freeze him.
He's a ranger though. This man is a ranger. Oh. He likes animals. That upset him. I'm sorry, my dear sir. Now continue.
Can I please put him down for a few minutes?
Oh!
In my drunken state,
You can't.
I've decided to take this quest thinking it was a spider.
Just one?
Yes, one. I killed one.
Oh, the good, good.
Okay, I decided to...
Sneaked up on that orc, woke him up.
No. Tell me the whole thing, because obviously you didn't take the path we did.
12. Yeah, you have to
Oh,
roll
I went
something.
straight, found the pond.
20 to hit.
Cliffside fell out, found hole, went in hole, meant orc.
Anything interesting in between?
And then the...
There's some writing,
You should be getting where I'm hinting at.
writing on
Is
walls.
this seriously happening?
Gary, in
Don't- Could not
the
read.
whole process, you have been put to sleep while you were talking.
What? That's not
He
okay.
was
I
casting
was
magic.
okay. That's not fair because I have interesting storyline because you said the freaking writing on the wall. I'm actually doing something important.
Yeah, but he wanted
Okay,
to put you
right
down
when you
for
say
a
is there
couple
anything
minutes.
interesting, I say, well, there was some writing on the wall.
And then I pass.
It falls out.
God.
And he's sitting next to me. So what do you say about the writing on the wall? You want to go check it out? Well, I'm
You're
asleep.
You're asleep. I should like put duct tape over your mouth just for this.
But there is no such thing as duct tape in this world just yet.
And I don't know how to cast silence yet.
You could use rope.
20. Wait, 18?
19.
21.
20.
21.
21.
Critical.
We have reached the critical.
Okay, so our halfling was put to sleep because of how much frustration was put through.
You
I think
cannot
it was
solve
you.
all your problems by putting him to sleep.
I know.
Future note.
I know.
Let me get a thing out so that way it times how long he's asleep. Where's my stuff?
I make the loudest snoring you've ever heard.
Go.
Just, louder than the expression.
Okay, so would you mind carrying him with us while we enter the house of the whoever just left?
I picked him up and put him under my arm.
Alright, you guys still have a couple of minutes.
Okay,
Gonna get going.
Okay, I lead them towards the writing on the walls.
You guys are walking down the hallway and lead into the first room and immediately go down to the second hallway, coming across the glyphs up on the ceiling.
See, there's these glyphs. I tried to do it in Sylvan, but no luck.
I put him down from my arms, and I try and light a torch.
No, not like that.
The torch is lit.
I take a closer look at the glyphs.
I do
I have a draconic, orc, goblin, deep speech, and celestial.
deep speech. I have orc and so common,
You
dwarvish,
can decipher
celestial orc.
this.
Alright, I shine my light towards the glyphs and I try and read.
The glyphs itself is telling of a treasure that was buried around this certain area. But the person that was here first